Hello, beautiful, beautiful black people. I hope that this day was a fantastic day for you and all of your wonderful, wonderful, wonderful black loved ones. My beautiful black brothers and sisters. Do you know that during the 246 years of chattel slavery, black folks, my ancestors, your ancestors, was sold on the market along with mules, horses, hogs, wagons, carts, flour, buildings. Black folks, slaves, was sold right alongside of all of those things. Just like our ancestors were a tool, a commodity to be sold at any acceptable price. We have too many black folks that are suffering from Stockholm syndrome. We have too many black folks that have been conditioned due to all of the degradation, all of the discrimination, all of the racism they have witnessed, all of the embarrassing rhetoric that come out of the mouths of white folks on television, that are written by white folks in newspapers, in magazines. All of those things are demoralizing and very hurtful to black folks. It affects some black folks much more than it does others. Some black folks are affected so deeply until their thought process is changed. They develop a negative image proposition, opinion of themselves and the black racial group. And they begin to want to be like the white racist oppressors that are inflicting all of this pain, racism, discrimination upon black folks. A perfect example of a modern day conditioned black person is Charles Barkley. He's a sportscaster now, I believe. At one time, he was a professional basketball player. And I believe he's married to a white woman. I believe he's married to a white woman. I do believe that. But this Charles Barkley was he was totally angry about Colin Kaepernick and other black courageous football players taking a knee. He attached himself to that incorrect narrative that white folks created, racist white folks created, that when a black professional football player or any black person take a knee during the national anthem, then that black person is dishonoring the American soldiers, is dishonoring the flag, etc., etc. Just a fake narrative deflection that racist white folks created to demoralize, to offer resistance, to ostracize Colin Kaepernick and other black professional athletes that took a knee. Charles Barkley opposed what Colin Kaepernick did. Charles Barkley just recently said that Breonna Taylor was murdered because Breonna Taylor's boyfriend shot at the police. He did not know who he was shooting at. All he knew is that someone was tearing the door of the apartment down. He did not know it was police. But Charles Barkley is doing what he usually do. He always come down on the wrong side of justice. Just as he supported the white racist NFL owners and all of those white racist fans that attend those NFL football games. In this incident, Charles Barkley is supporting the racist white cops and the coon as Attorney General, black skin Attorney General. The Attorney General has black skin. That is the limit of his blackness. He is not kin folks. He is skin folks. His last name is Cameron, I believe. He is a Mitch McConnell lackey. He is a Republican, a Trump sycophant, etc., etc. Charles Barkley is blaming Breonna Taylor's death on Breonna Taylor's boyfriend because he fired shots when someone unknown to him, a group of people unknown to him, was breaking the door of the apartment down. What would you have done if you had a gun? Would you have fired Charles Barkley? I probably would have. If someone is busting my door down and I've got no idea who they are, I will probably fire shots. I may not fire at the door, but I will probably fire some shots. And to turn that around, those white cops, they really didn't know who they were firing at either. So I could just as well say that it is the white cops' fault for murdering Breonna Taylor because they didn't know she was in the apartment. They didn't know, but they fired 58 shots anyway. Breonna Taylor's boyfriend only fired one shot. Charles Barkley have shown us again that he's an idiot, that he has been socially engineered to the extent that he will always agree with the white boy's narrative rather than supporting his own black people. Charles Barkley and his type of black folks are skin folks. They are not kin folks. They are not really black folks. They have been socially engineered to hate themselves, to hate black folks. They have forsaken their loyalty to their own people for fame, for acceptance, for money, for opportunity, for position. And the Charles Barkley type of skin folks show us every day that they have no character. They have no character. When you lose yourself, S-E-L-F, you will fall for anything. You have no character once the self have been eradicated. And for too many black folks, the Charles Barkley type, the Attorney General Cameron of the Commonwealth of Kentucky, U.S. Senator Tim Scott of South Carolina, Reverend Darrell Scott of Cleveland, Ohio, just to name a few of those black folks that have forsaken their loyalty to their own folks and are running fast to the white boys' culture. They are running from black folks and running to white folks. That is my opinion. That is my position regarding the Charles Barkley type fake ass black man. He's a fake ass black man. He has been socially engineered by white folks to the nth degree. That's all I have on this one.